You saw her there. Let's cross live now to our reporter Griselda Lewis. So Griselda, presumably the mining minister has not arrived yet, but he's on his way.
Well, that's right, Francis. We've just received information that the Mineral Resources Minister Mantashe will be making his way here to the Sibanye-Stillwater mine here in Carletonville. And this, of course, follows a strong worded statement that he sent out early this morning, saying that he's very concerned about the incidents and the fatalities that have taken place this year here at the Sibanye mine itself. And I think within that statement as well, which is quite critical that he mentions, is that 30% of the fatalities that we saw in 2017 were as a result of seismic activity. So now the minister basically says he's involving quite a number of departments, including the Geosciences Department, to try and establish ways that will be able to detect this kind of activity before it causes the kind of disaster that we've seen here. We're expecting him to come here and demand answers about what has taken place, because in that statement as well that was released by his department earlier, he also indicates that there's a growing number of fatalities within the gold sector, and Sibanye is a major contributor to those fatalities. So he would want to know what measures are put in place to ensure that this does not happen again. The concerns that have been raised by the communities in these areas about safety at these mines, including the National Union of Mine Workers, who we spoke to a bit earlier on, who are saying that as the hours go by, as the clock ticks, they're concerned about the 3 miners who still remain trapped underground. What we do know at this stage is that they've managed to locate one of them, but it's going to be very difficult, as we understand, to try and get to them as the rocks continue to fall. But let's hear what the NUM had to say a bit earlier on.
That one I cannot speculate at this point in time, because since I've been trapped yesterday up until today I don't think that they will be coming alive underground. I don't have any hope.
Well, certainly as the hours continue, as the clock ticks, that concern shared there by the National Union of Mine Workers, together with some of the very concerned family members who don't stay too far here from this mine itself. There are some informal settlements where they dwell, where they say they're clinging on to hope that as the hours go by, that their loved ones will be brought to the surface alive. But as the hours go by, I think of great concern at this point, as the rocks continue to fall, is whether indeed that will be the case. We'll continue to monitor the situation here. We'll try to bring you live, as well as the mines minister makes his way here to the Sibanye mine itself. But certainly he'll be demanding answers from the management.
All right, thank you very much. Griselda Lewis reporting live from that Driefontein mine.